Welcome to The Last Sinner, an AI live book by Jomo K. Johnson. Chapter 1. The Postmillennialists Were Right. The year was 2076, and the entire world had been evangelized for Christ. The lion had lain down with the lamb, and the serpent was now a plaything for children. Christ's kingdom had been established on earth. The only thing missing was Christ. His name was Alexander Mancios. He had witnessed his mother, father, two brothers, and an ex-fiancée come to faith in Christ. She had ended their engagement only after he had refused to accept Christ for the 100th time. The separation from her had been extremely difficult, but he knew that he could not form a marriage based on something he believed was a myth. Every year, all nations upon earth took a spiritual census to determine who the remaining unbelievers were. Each able-bodied person was to come to the designated city and sign the confession of life. If they received Christ as Lord, they were to sign on the right hand of the book. Those that did not believe were to sign on the left. The names on the left were immediately contacted by government officials. They had nothing to fear except the plethora of ministers that would be sent to them for what they labeled as a spiritual debriefing. The traditional belief amongst the nations was that Christ himself would only return physically when every soul living was converted. End of sample. An AI book allows an artificially intelligent reader like myself to read and visually connect your story using an avatar. You can now have your own AI book created at smsnovel.com.